Hey guys, I just wanted to let you guys know before this vlog gets started that this vlog will be a multi-day compilation letting you know what's been going on this week, because it has been one crazy hectic week and one day has been running into the next for me, and there would be no way for any vlog to make sense without it being a multi-day vlog. So let's get to it.
We'll go bye-bye.
Look on your mom's face. How did you manage to do? Hey guys, so I'm currently waiting to see which gets here faster, Caravan or a cab. It's kind of sounding like it's going to be the cab, in which case I will call and let Caravan know. But Mom had a really rough night. TMI warning. Anyway, her hemorrhoids were massively bad, like chronic pain warrior bad. Waking her up, and on the way to work she actually stopped at the hospital, and it's actually sounding like something more serious might be going on. They're actually calling in one of the surgeons, something about a blood clot in one of them, so I'm headed to the ER, headed to the hospital so that I can be there. And anyway, Mom asked me to come up there. That way I can be there after. I'm wondering though, with all the meds she's on, if maybe, anyway, I don't even know if it's a same day surgery or if she's going to wind up being admitted. In which case, I'm going to wind up calling somebody, either a friend's dad or someone from the church, to come get me with my van, and probably find someone to stay with tonight. So, anyway, yeah, and it's only 20 to 11 in the morning. So, it's been a really stressful day already. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday. Sorry that I didn't update you guys more yesterday, but I wound up taking the bus to the ER because the cab decided to not read the address and went to the wrong place. And then I'm just like, don't have time to wait for them to send it back, and took the bus anyway. So they discharged Mom on a lot of pain meds, but did not give her any meds to get through the night. So luckily she had some left over from when she had her hysterectomy. Yeah, so luckily she was able to get some sleep, but I pretty much just came home and blacked out like more times than I could count yesterday from pain from the bus and everything. But anyway, so update, she has surgery tomorrow to remove her hemorrhoids. They are like really, really, really bad and super painful. She's going to be out of work for at least a week. The doctor said plan on 2 weeks. We don't know how much she's going to be able to help with walking the dogs and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be problematic. We're going to have to call in some help from the church, potentially. I've got my follow-up appointment tomorrow with Dr. Brissell for my wrist, but I don't know. I don't normally go by myself, but it's looking like I might have to. Which Colleen has said she will go with me. Just because I'm really not sure that I have a problem with doctors taking me as seriously as they should. And in this situation, I injured my wrist July 19th. It's now August 16th, so it's been almost a month, and it's still subluxed, which for those of you that don't know is a minor dislocation, common in people with EDS, which I have not been officially diagnosed with. I've had one doctor tell me that I have it, but it was not an official diagnosis when they said that. Which the next doctor that I saw told me I didn't. So it's really difficult because all the other doctors that I have don't really listen. They all know I'm hypermobile and everything. But they're just telling me, oh, keep this brace on. But I'm going to show you guys something. And I'm not quite sure. There we go. So my wrist normally will do this without even trying. It's almost 90 degrees. In my brace, yes, it hurts, but that's pretty close to 45, 50 degrees. And yes, it hurts like a son of a... And I did just tighten it a little bit, but even there, it's... Yeah. So, I do not think that this brace is sufficient, because when we talked to the doctor's nurse, they told me that the brace would, basically wearing the brace constantly 24/7, not taking it off, it would be fine, that it would basically pull back into place. Well, maybe a normal person it would, but we're at almost a month now, and I've had the brace on nearly 24/7 the entire time. But I don't know how much we're going to be doing the next little bit, the next few days to few weeks, because of Mom being, having surgery and everything. Yeah. Well, this absolutely sucks. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
The power cart Mom was using just died. Yeah. And there's absolutely zero way for me to go get her one. So, luckily, we're like right by the main door to the back, and a staff person is going to go get her one. But yeah, it sucks when you're the caregiver and you're sick.
Doesn't it, Mom?
Well, I've scrounged like every spare pillow in the house to prop up, because I have a Chiari headache that laying down is actually making worse, and I think laying in my chair would actually make the rest of my body worse. So, yeah, I'm pretty miserable right now. And Mom has her surgery in the morning. I have my appointment in the morning. We both have to be at our appointments with like 10-15 minutes of each other. Yeah. It sucks. Chiari, you have a really bad habit of picking the worst nights to do this. Mom wasn't able to come today because she had to go have a surgery, and so...
What surgery did she have?
She has to go have a hemorrhoidectomy.
Oh,
She
no.
wound up in the ER. She was having a rough night, and then she's like, no, I can't wait to get into the doctor.
Did she realize you tell everybody that?
She's told everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, that's almost my awareness color. It's almost a curry purple.
Mm-hmm. They use the same purple for diabetes.
Yeah, I think they do diabetes. Dude, I bet you could do awesome zebra stripes on it. That would look awesome.
You'll get your zebra stripes.
Well, you've heard the saying, when you hear hoofbeats, think horses, not zebras.
No. Never heard
You've
that.
never heard that?
No.
In med school, people, med students, and it's a medical thing.
Okay. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, and so people with really rare conditions. Well, I got ahead of myself. Basically, so because people are taught in med school to think the simplest thing, being horses,
Yeah.
not, the most elaborate first.
Yeah.
So people with those rare conditions tend to call themselves zebras because their conditions are medical zebras. And so we tend to really like zebras.
Gotcha.
And so it kind of becomes a joke.
Yeah, Miller, he's like, well, when trying to diagnose my stomach, he's like, yeah, we've eliminated all the horses in the herd. Now we're starting to look at zebras.
So Mom went back for surgery. I just went and got lunch. I'm getting ready to head back up to short stay. But anyway, thought I would update you guys. Well, I kind of found a quiet area in the hospital. They decided the brace was not sufficient because it was really extra bendy, as I showed you yesterday, even in the brace. So they decided to cast it. So anyway, it's going to make things a little more challenging, but I think in the long run be better. Anyway, later guys. Hey guys, so Mom's not doing too well. I have to run to the pharmacy for her. Thought I'd bring you guys with me. Yeah, so luckily right this second it's not raining, but I covered up and everything just in case. Yeah, but my mom gets really sick when she's on pain meds, and they didn't give her sublingual Zofran. They gave her just the swallow kind, and it's not staying down. So it's got to be really hard to be the caregiver and you being the one that needs a caregiver. And everybody from her mom to her mother-in-law, well, ex-mother-in-law, but I mean, she's known her since she was like 16, so it's pretty much still like family. Is telling her, oh, well, you need to look into nursing care, you need to fly somebody down, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's like, dude, we'll be fine. It just, and I know that can't be, helping my mom, even though they're trying to help. So anyway, later guys. Hey guys, so I am headed out. Mom's still not doing well. Well, she's doing better, but she's still not able to drive or anything. And I have a couple errands I have to run before my PT. So I'm headed out and just powering around because we've decided that me driving in a cast is probably worse than not good idea. And I think I just rolled through the really yucky, rotten bananas because I forgot they were there. Oh well, the grossness will get off my wheels before I get to PT. Yeah. Anyway, somebody threw bananas on one of the curb cuts like days and days ago. Yeah, like maybe a week or so ago, and they are so rotten that they're swarming in flies. And I forgot they were there. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I've been having to helping take care of Mom, which is no big deal, but walking the dogs, which is fine and everything, except for when my chair is dead in the middle of the night and charging, which the dogs don't like too much, but when it's dead, it's dead. I can't really help it. luckily, by the time they started really throwing a fit this morning, it was done charging. So anyway, I'll bring you guys with me. Okay, well, that totally sucked. I went and got the stuff from Mom, and yeah, so I got to there like, I don't know, like an hour early-ish, and so I was just sitting out editing, and because when I'm doing that, I can't see the clock. I had 2 alarms set, one that was like a half hour in case I wasn't there yet, to give me time to get there, and one that was supposed to be set for like 5 minutes. Well, the 5-minute alarm never went off, and I have no real concept of like a few minutes, unless I'm watching TV and I have something to judge by. Just sitting editing, I don't really have a concept of time. You know, just like sitting doing nothing, or sitting, you know, I just don't, and I don't know why. So by the time I realized it, I was like a half hour late, so I texted my PT and asked if he still wanted me to come in, and he's like, no, at this point, just, I'll see you next week. And it's like, okay, well, that totally sucked. Yeah. I have no idea why that alarm didn't go off. The only thing I can think of is maybe it set itself to AM, which I have had happen before. So, oh well. Anyway, later. Hey guys, as you can tell, it's kind of been a wild and crazy week. And this cast is making everything more difficult. Hey, at least it's purple though. But yeah, Mom is doing better today than she was yesterday, so we're hoping that she'll be doing better tomorrow than she was today. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed for the night, so night guys.